Not like, I don't know a whole lot.
Okay, Coach, you know, the folks in the dog pound, they live for games like this. Snowy conditions here at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
Right.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What's super. I don't know, how do I share it? I just streamed it.
Set, ready? 30 base. 54. Let's go, D.
A first carry for the former Falcon.
It's on YouTube. manson2327's. But hold on, I'm trying to
the game's first
send it to your
6 yards. Brings up second
messenger.
down.
What's your messenger?
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On second down, it's Coleman. And an alley to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Oh, I got it.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing
already
it here.
it?
Not
What
only
you
they
want,
controlling
stream?
things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Hey, Orbit.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 18, Gator. Hey, exit. 51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. You ain't doing nothing today.
Block now on first down. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that
because
high,
I don't have no speed out here, bro. None. So he likes to throw the Tyreek Hill. So I'm
20
fuck
points
that.
scored. Give yourself your
That's
you
what
give
you
yourself
want
your
to do.
best
That's
chance
what
to
you
win.
want to
So
do.
if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw it is Locke. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll go down
Say that again?
shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Oh, so you can hear me talking through the TV screen?
Involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
60 or. Yep. Here we go. Ready?
They'll run with Coleman on first down.
Oh, I didn't know. So how the hell you hear me through the screen? And not through the mic.
To the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The echo. Right.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the pass. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. 65. 65. 65. Now.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And this will be incomplete.
Thought I had it for a sec. Man, slow. What you coming out in, bro? What are you coming out in?
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Bravo. Switch.
Throwing his lock on third down.
Yeah, boy.
Big loss here as he's taken down. Kyler Fackrell, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap.
I only got one solid player.
You just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now,
it's that guy, Christian McCaffrey.
You got to think to yourself, maybe
that's all I got.
Keep them in.
Man, that's all I got.
It didn't work on that play.
My offensive line, when I try to pass, it's like these dudes just run right through my O-line. I be so frustrated. Every pass I do has to be quick. Plus, my receivers are slow. And and I know what you're talking about me coming through the TV. I can hear myself talking to you. Like after I hear what I just told you now, it's coming through the TV.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
These new plays I've been running.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
59! Hey, Charlie! 57.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's both feet down for the completion.
It's caught by Davis. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL
it'd be so much better if I had fast teams.
They did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Right now, all of this is going to be straight underneath. Man, my team's slow. You see my receivers?
4 yards on that last
89,
completion, so
90.
that sets up 2nd and 6.
Give me that ball, defense! Give me that ball! 59!
Throwing again at Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Rocky Sin, a rookie 2nd rounder from Temple, there to make the play.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
It would have been nice, but yeah, my line is not good at all, bro.
They'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
57, Mike 57.
Stafford looks to throw again. And Ingram holds it in. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40.
Everything is short, baby.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert a third down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get, to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On second down, McCaffrey. He'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
All right. So far, so good. So far, so
no
good.
Score after 1 on EA Sports.
33. Huh? While I think I was losing, I know I was losing, bro.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
You got 3 down. Mike's 57's Mike.
Okay, square should be open.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he's got his man. That's Landry.
Actually,
take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
He's in that cover too. Jarvis Landry, slow ass.
Touchdown on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Yeah, Jarvis Landry slow as shit too.
Snowflakes up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I know he's gonna start trying Tyreek Hill. That's the only thing my defense. My fastest player, I think, is
about the 12. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Wherever he put him, I just follow him. That's why somebody else gonna have to beat him. It ain't gonna be him. It ain't gonna be him. I play my regular defense and I just follow him. Huh?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Oh shit! I couldn't find Tyreek Hill. I didn't know where the fuck he was at.
In for a Ravens touchdown.
It's all good.
Tyreek Hill becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
I thought he was on the left side, but he was moving.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
But I know that's what he wants to do. That's the only thing he can do.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
Right, 22. Check Mike 57, Mike 57. White. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
Stafford on first down. Oh, he nearly picked it. Maybe daylight in front of him if he could have held on. Instead, second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Stafford. And this is Latimer, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target.
No, Dwayne.
Nice game.
He dropped it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Coleman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Strong safety. Horrible.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yes.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now to the air. Lock. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And that's complete to Sanders. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Quit talking about it. Hey, Mike 7. 54. Mike 54. You look at me. Sit down.
They look to throw. It's Locke. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Come on, I'm going to say you better not let him catch it on you.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. 3rd and 2. Locke's going to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Locke now 7 of 10 here in this 1st half. And he's got a 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Give me that shit, boy.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
That's good. I'd rather be there than...
The Browns drive about to get started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
I was going to say I almost went 99.
You're playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Yes, wife.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey.
Oh, the vacuum cleaner. All right, here I come.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The lake effect snow set to continue for the 2nd half of action as we are back underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh. All right. She got me to eat. She fixed breakfast or brunch. Talking about we all eating together. Oh man, I got to finish this game first.
A chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum.
No, what the fuck?
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
See, this is why I make mistakes trying this shit.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Dumb.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a 2nd half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Pass complete here to Sanders. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tevin Coleman with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Nah.
Good with a PAT.
He
and
ran
that
the
makes
ball.
the score 14-7.
But he ran it right at my corner. I click on, hit the button, and Marcus Peters don't make the tackle.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Right by him. That's all good.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
He's a cover 2 guy. Oh, that's good for me.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Zebra! Under 10, 80 weapon.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Go!
Throwing on 3rd down.
Oh, what are you throwing to? See, this is the bullshit.
Coverage there by Von Bell.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field
route,
with defensive
man.
backs, blanketed everyone, took
Where's
away
he
all the
throwing
passing
to?
angles.
The R man runs a curl right in the middle, and he throws it all the way to the fucking safety. Fucking trash, man.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will be out
God
of bounds.
damn.
Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
They will run again with Coleman. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 54 yards.
Way to catch him.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Here's Locke. Completes it to Benjamin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let's make these babies fight.
Locke going to throw. And that is incomplete. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Hey! 56, right there, 56. I got you.
They fake the handoff, now Locke. Got a man, he finds Sanders. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Check. 56 to Mike. Hey, Wahoo! I'm coming after you. Ready?
Again, it's Locke.
Give me that.
Slant caught. And he'll be right on the edge of the goal line.
I dropped it, and his receiver caught, another receiver dove out of nowhere and caught it off the rebound.
Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They come up in an offset eye. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. It's Coleman here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Here's Peterson. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. It's kind of an interesting decision. 1-score game, 3rd quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on a limb on this one and go for it. And here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game. My team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense. And if somehow they go downfield on me and score, so be it. I want to be in control and in firm control right now.
He's standing right there, make the throw. This is like a timing route. I threw it before he even turned around.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
And middle. Hey, orbit.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And this one's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Here's Stafford, and he's got the hook up to Landry. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Stafford now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he completes it to Wilson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Y'all two don't leave me alone.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, it's Stafford. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike 57. Here we go. 57 to Mike. 57. Hey, exit. Watch the screen.
And the blitz does come.
He got the pass right that time out.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time.
Yeah,
even if you don't want to commit to a full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle.
I just want to know, what you going to do? You got to take your pick. I'm going to run it again right now. Curl, out,
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Especially if that guy comes.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he just
he's going to cover too, but see, that's cool. Because now I'm going to run it differently.
Part of the field, it brings up 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 11.
Yeah, I'm going to go deep.
Bravo.
Right.
From the gun, Stafford to the goal.
Oh my God, yo! You see this play? He drops the ball. I run the flag. He dropped it at the goal line.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Yep.
Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging,
I'm okay with it. I like the offensive package I'm doing.
Just yet. But boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Coleman. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. On 2nd and 9, Lock. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White in there to take him down on one. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. This one complete to Coleman. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just